The Enchanted Streets of Mirage City. Mirage City was a place like no other. Its charm lay in its blend of modernity and mysticism, where sleek glass skyscrapers stood alongside ancient stone temples, and bustling marketplaces hummed with the songs of street musicians and whispers of old legends. This city, known for its winding streets that seemed to change at will, had earned its name because it always felt like a living, breathing illusion. In this extraordinary city lived a young boy named Aaron. At 15, Aaron was full of curiosity and wonder, traits that had been nurtured by his mother, Myra, a renowned historian and storyteller. Myra often told Aaron tales of Mirage City's secrets, its hidden pathways, and the legendary treasures said to be hidden within its ever-shifting streets. One warm summer evening, as the golden sunset cast a magical glow over the city, Myra handed Aaron a beautifully bound book. "This was your grandfather's," she said softly. "It's a guide to the city's hidden places. He spent his life exploring and mapping Mirage City, and he wanted you to continue his journey." Aaron's eyes sparkled with excitement as he opened the book. Inside were detailed maps, notes, and sketches of various parts of the city, each accompanied by stories of strange occurrences and mysterious figures. One particular entry caught his attention: the Fountain of Wishes. According to the notes, the fountain was a mythical place said to grant one true wish to those who could find it. Determined to discover the Fountain of Wishes, Aaron set off the next morning, armed with his grandfather's book and a heart full of hope. His first stop was the Grand Bazaar, a vibrant marketplace filled with stalls selling everything from exotic spices to intricate jewelry. The bazaar was a labyrinth of colorful awnings and bustling crowds, making it the perfect place to start his quest. As Aaron navigated through the bazaar, he kept an eye out for any clues that might lead him to the fountain. He paused at a stall selling old maps and parchments, hoping to find something useful. The stall owner, an elderly man with a long white beard, noticed Aaron's interest and struck up a conversation. "Looking for something specific, young man?" the stall owner asked, his eyes twinkling with curiosity. "I'm looking for the Fountain of Wishes," Aaron replied, holding up his grandfather's book. "Do you know anything about it?" The stall owner studied the book for a moment before nodding. "Ah, the Fountain of Wishes. Many have sought it, but few have succeeded. It's said to be hidden in the heart of the city, in a place where the past and present converge. Follow the signs, and trust your instincts." With the old man's words echoing in his mind, Aaron continued his journey. He decided to visit the city's oldest temple, the Temple of Echoes. According to his grandfather's notes, the temple was known for its eerie acoustics, where whispers seemed to linger in the air long after they were spoken. As Aaron entered the temple, he was greeted by a serene silence. The temple was adorned with ancient carvings and statues of forgotten deities. He wandered through its dimly lit corridors, listening for any clues that might guide him. Suddenly, he heard a faint whisper, almost like a sigh. "Seek the gate where time stands still," the voice seemed to say. Aaron followed the sound, his heart pounding with anticipation. The whisper led him to a hidden alcove at the back of the temple, where he found an old wooden door carved with intricate patterns. He pushed it open and stepped into a small courtyard bathed in soft, golden light. In the center of the courtyard stood an ancient sundial, its gnomon casting a shadow that pointed to a stone archway covered in ivy. Above the archway, an inscription read, "The Gate of Timeless Moments." Aaron stepped through the archway and found himself in a narrow alleyway that seemed to pulse with an otherworldly energy. The air was thick with the scent of jasmine and the faint hum of distant music. He felt as though he had stepped into another realm, where the past and present intertwined. He continued down the alley, following his instincts and the faint echoes of the temple's whispers. The alley led him to a secluded square, where a beautiful fountain stood in the center. The fountain was made of shimmering marble, and its waters sparkled with an ethereal glow. Aaron approached the fountain with a sense of awe. He knew in his heart that this was the fountain of wishes. He knelt beside it, closed his eyes, and whispered his deepest wish, "I wish to understand the true magic of Mirage City and share its wonders with the world." As he spoke, the fountain's waters began to glow brighter, and a soft, melodic hum filled the air. Aaron felt a warm sensation wash over him, and when he opened his eyes, he saw a vision of Mirage City as it had been in ancient times, a place of unparalleled beauty and harmony. He saw the city's founders, a group of wise and noble beings who had harnessed the power of the city's magic to create a haven of peace and wonder. He saw the city's evolution through the ages, its struggles and triumphs, and the countless stories that had shaped its identity. The vision faded, and Aaron found himself back in the present, his heart filled with a profound understanding of Mirage City's magic. He realized that the true magic of the city lay not in its shifting streets or hidden treasures, but in the stories and memories that connected its people. With a newfound sense of purpose, Aaron returned to the Grand Bazaar and shared his experience with the stall owner. The old man smiled warmly and nodded. "You have discovered the true essence of Mirage City, young one. The Fountain of Wishes has revealed its secret to you." Aaron spent the following years exploring every corner of Mirage City, documenting its hidden places and forgotten stories. He became a beloved figure in the city, known for his captivating tales and his ability to bring people together through the magic of storytelling. He also fulfilled his wish by creating a library in the heart of the city, dedicated to preserving the stories and history of Mirage City. The library became a place where people from all walks of life could come to learn, share their stories, and connect with the city's rich heritage. One day, as Aaron sat in the library, surrounded by books and maps, he felt a familiar presence. He looked up to see his mother, Myra, smiling at him with pride. "You've done it, Aaron," she said softly. "You've uncovered the true magic of our city and shared it with the world." Aaron smiled, his heart swelling with gratitude and joy. "It was all thanks to you, Mom. You sparked my curiosity and gave me the tools to embark on this journey." Myra hugged her son, her eyes shining with love. "And now it's your turn to inspire others, to keep the magic of Mirage City alive for generations to come." Aaron knew that his journey was far from over. There were still countless stories to uncover, mysteries to solve, and magic to share. But he was ready for whatever adventures lay ahead, knowing that the heart of Mirage City would forever beat in those who cherished its stories and believed in its magic. As the years passed, the library grew, filled with the voices and tales of countless individuals who had experienced the wonders of Mirage City. The city's streets continued to shift and change, always revealing new secrets to those who dared to explore. Aaron became a mentor to young explorers and storytellers, guiding them as they embarked on their own journeys. He taught them to listen to the whispers of the city, to follow their instincts, and to cherish the connections they made along the way. One particularly promising student was a young girl named Lena, whose curiosity and determination reminded Aaron of himself. Lena had a keen eye for detail and a natural talent for storytelling. She often accompanied Aaron on his expeditions, soaking up his knowledge and learning from his experiences. One day, while exploring an old, abandoned theater in the heart of the city, Lena discovered a hidden passage behind a crumbling wall. She excitedly called Aaron over, and together they ventured into the passage, which led to a forgotten underground chamber. The chamber was filled with old props, costumes, and scripts from long-forgotten performances. In the center of the room stood a grand, ornate mirror. As Lena approached the mirror, she noticed a faint inscription around its frame, "Reflections of Dreams." Aaron and Lena gazed into the mirror, and to their amazement, they saw scenes from Mirage City's past performances, as if the mirror were a window into the city's theatrical history. They watched as actors from different eras brought stories to life, their passion and creativity illuminating the chamber. The mirror revealed the deep connection between Mirage City's magic and its artistic spirit. It was a reminder that the city's true enchantment lay in the creativity and imagination of its people. Inspired by their discovery, Aaron and Lena decided to restore the old theater and turn it into a cultural center where artists, performers, and storytellers could come together to celebrate the city's rich heritage. They organized festivals, performances, and workshops, breathing new life into the theater and rekindling the city's artistic flame. The theater became a vibrant hub of creativity, drawing people from all over the city and beyond. It was a place where dreams were realized, where stories were shared, and where the magic of Mirage City thrived. As Lena grew older, she took on a leadership role, continuing Aaron's legacy and inspiring the next generation of storytellers and explorers. She became a beloved figure in the city, known for her captivating performances and her dedication to preserving Mirage City's magic. Aaron, now an elder, watched with pride as Lena and her peers carried on the work he had started. He knew that the city's future was in good hands, and that its magic would continue to inspire and enchant for generations to come. One evening, as the sun set over Mirage City and the streets glowed with the warm light of lanterns, Aaron sat on a bench in the library's garden, reflecting on his journey. He felt a deep sense of fulfillment, knowing that he had played a part in uncovering and preserving the city's magic. He looked up at the sky, where the first stars were beginning to twinkle, and felt a familiar presence beside him. It was his grandfather, the one who had started it all, his spirit watching over the city he loved. "Thank you," Aaron whispered, his heart filled with gratitude. "For guiding me, for inspiring me, and for showing me the way." His grandfather's presence seemed to linger for a moment, a gentle breeze rustling the leaves of the garden. And then, just as softly, it faded, leaving Aaron with a sense of peace and a heart full of memories. Mirage City continued to thrive, its streets and stories ever changing, ever enchanting. The library and the theater stood as testaments to the city's enduring magic, welcoming all who sought to explore, to create, and to believe. And so, the heart of Mirage City beat on, in the dreams and aspirations of its people, in the stories that wove together its past and present, and in the magic that would forever be a part of its soul. The end.